Are you sitting on untapped potential in the tools that you already use in your business every single day? I want to tell y'all 3 of the things that I am maximizing in my business this year in 2025. Number 1 is Asana. This year, I am diving deep into Asana as an Asana ambassador. Stay tuned on that. And first of all, I use Asana every single day in my business. I use Asana for every single one of my clients. Not because I have to, but because I truly do like the simplicity of Asana. All of the clients that I have come to me without a project management tool. I just put them inside of Asana. I know how to use it. I know the features. I'm making sure I stay up to date and trained on the features. And I am going to be going even deeper into how I maximize this tool for not just my business, but for my clients' business as well. When it comes to using the AI aspect of Asana, I'm going to be using it. When it comes to using the templates and organizing the spaces and utilizing their training and all of the things, I'm going to use it to help me not only grow in that particular platform, but also how I can make my systems in my business and the systems in my client's business more effective and more efficient. Because I've used Asana for the past 5 years now. I've used it to stay organized, whether in my business, whether in my personal life, whether in my husband's business, whether in my ministry. I've used Asana to stay organized so I can keep track of all of the things that I need to do. And now I'm just going to be unlocking the advanced automation tools, the workflows, the reporting, really using it to get a visual view, because I've never really used the dashboard or the reporting of Asana. I never had to, but this year I'm going to be doing. I know one of my clients has been trying to figure out how to get a visual of the membership growth, and I've been able to figure out a cool system and process to be able to meet one of her needs, all by using Asana. Every aspect of it will be used via Asana. And so I'm super excited about that because it's going to drive results in my business, in my client's business, in maximizing time, all of the things. And so I'm excited about it. Number 2 is Google Workspace, y'all. How many of us are paying for Google Workspace and we don't even know but 5 or 6 of the tools or applications within it? Like, we know Google Drive, we know Google Meet, we know Sheets, Docs, and what's the other one? Slides. We know those. We know Forms. We know all of the ones that people use every day, but there are so many, and it's new ones that they keep coming out with. And of course, people have their reasons why they don't use a lot of the features in Google, how they don't last long, or they're not sustainable, all of the things. But there's so many things that we're using and that we're paying for in our business every day that we have access via Google Workspace that will replace that thing. And we're already paying for it. We just got to maximize our using it. And so in 2025, I am mastering all of the hidden gems in Google Workspace. I'm going to be going deeper into like the formulas, advanced sheet formulas. I'm going to be, I already, like, when it comes to Gmail, I'm going to organize the inbox. I'm going to use the filters. I'm going to use the rules. I'm going to use the labels. I'm going to do all of that thing. But I'm learning all of the things. I am going to be integrating and streamlining communication and productivity. So one of the things I want to do, I'm testing this for Q1. I am testing Google Chat, because if I'm paying for Google Chat, do I need Slack? And I love Slack, y'all. I love Slack. I use Slack every day in my business. And so I love Slack. But if Google Chat can replace Slack, then I'm moving to Google. I'm moving to Google Chat. And so I'm gonna be testing it out in Q1, and hopefully I'll get y'all a video come January, March, come April, mid-May on what I found out. So that's how I'm going to be maximizing Google Workspace. And last, but certainly not least, in about 2020, around, no, I wouldn't even say 2020. I would say around 2019, 2018, maybe, I bought a camera, y'all. I was like on this tip of like, I'm going to start creating content. I'm going to start documenting everything. I'm going to put these videos out. And it wasn't even for my business. It was for like the ministry side of the things that I do. And I was like, I'm going to be posting these videos. And I thought I needed a camera, y'all. I got iPhones, all the things, but I wanted a camera because I was going to be consistent. And so I bought a DSLR. I bought a Canon EOS Rebel TSI. And y'all, when I tell you, I was using it, but I do not know how to use this camera. And at this point, I've had it for over 5 years, and I have not tapped into how to use the cameras, how to operate the settings for real. And so now the camera is being used. Let me just bring it to y'all. So, okay, y'all. I have it out because I actually was recording content. Let me tell y'all. I was actually recording content this morning, and tell me why the battery died. So I bought this camera, and because we wasn't using it, we also let our church use it on weekends, or at whatever service our church uses it. But during the week, I am being more consistent in creating content. And also I use a platform called Streamyard, and I don't like my MacBook Airs. I don't like the webcam on here. So that's what I'm currently using right now. I like the Canon camera's content quality better. But I was recording content this morning, and I was into one of my videos, y'all. I was into one of my videos, and the battery died. Because I'm not a content girly, I wasn't thinking about the battery actually. And my child is going in the background. I wasn't thinking about the battery. And I never used the camera. So on my mind, it's charged, right? So it died in the middle of my video. And I was like, it's going to take a good chunk of time for this thing to charge. And then by that time, I'm going to have to switch off because my children are back, right? And so I can't have it. So now, in order to maximize this camera, I now understand I need a dummy charger because I've been learning, because I already been studying on this. And now people are using the dummy chargers or dummy batteries where you can plug it in. That way the thing is always charged as you're recording your content. If you're recording your content like me, most of the time I'm in my office, and I am most of the time I'm in my office and I'm just sitting here and I'm doing these talking head videos. And so it works for me. And so I'm going to be maximizing the features. The camera is the dummy battery is already on the way. It'll be here tomorrow. Excited about that. And so this Canon camera is not just for pretty pictures anymore. Honestly, we haven't even used it for pictures. But I am going to be learning to optimize all of its features, all of the settings, so I can learn how to even produce more high quality videos for y'all. And just begin to create the content for my audience. So my brand visuals, so my storytelling begins to stand out. Because if you watch my last video, one of my words for 2025 is visibility. And so I know y'all hate to see these kind of video qualities coming. And me too. Okay. And so I'm trying to up level the quality in the standard here. And so I'm going to do that by learning and maximizing using my Canon camera. And so sometimes the next big step in your business, it isn't about adding a new tool. It isn't about jumping on all of the latest platforms and things that are being offered and jumping on every new thing that people are coming out with and breaking the bank, or just not even stewarding your money well. Because a lot of times buying all of the new equipment, the newest cameras, the newest platforms, it's about you having that shiny object syndrome or the fear of missing out. And you don't realize it, but you're not stewarding your finances well. It doesn't matter if you're already a millionaire, you still have to steward your finances well. Because you're a millionaire doesn't mean that you are able to steward it well, right? It's millionaires living paycheck to paycheck. That's not what I came to talk about. But it isn't about just adding new tools. It's about maximizing what you already have. So you're now working smarter and you're not working harder. And you're working more efficiently and you're not breaking the bank and you're not spending all your money, because this, when we bought this camera, I think it was like $500-$600. And then when we, all the things that we added to it, we ended up paying like almost $900 for all of the things. So imagine we bought this thing almost 5 years ago for spend about $900 on all of it, and we haven't used it. Like, this ain't made me $900, so where's the return on my investment? Okay. And so that's what I'm maximizing in 2025. Let me know in the comments, what are some tools or some things that you are already paying for or that you've already purchased that you're going to be maximizing in 2025. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.